Hey, what is up there, YouTubers? This is Rainbow Heart. I am coming at you with me doing up some Animal Crossing chores for today. Why Animal Crossing chores, you ask? Well, it's because Animal Crossing, is like one of the main games I play. I like playing it because, it's cute and it actually also helps to ease a lot of anxieties and stuff like that. Not going to go into detail to the fullest extent as to the whole little anxiety thing, but it is true that, certain games can actually, soothe certain issues. Oh. Balloon. Oops. Pop. Gotcha. Yeah, let's swap it with something. I'm going to drop these stones for now. Realize I had all that. I thought I'd empty that out. Oh. My main gal Flurry. So happy to see you, Powder Puff. This is for you. For me, really? If you can't tell, I'm actually able to do this a little bit easier, specifically speaking, because of me being able to do up a bunch of stuff and so on and so forth. I'm not really going to get into it, so yeah. No, she did give me something else. Crap. I don't really talk much when I'm doing this kind of stuff, to be honest. I don't specifically because I try my hardest to actually focus on doing some game stuff and such and so on and so forth. And I'm taking y'all into my house. Let's put this in storage. Well, this is also part of the problem. Put away. Storage. Let's open up the present, see what's in there. Another digital alarm clock. Okay, so what color is this one, I wonder? Are you kidding me? Another light blue one? Oh boy. Well, I could always gift it. Let's put this down here. That's another issue. There's that tree standy thing. I need to do something with that. Cat grass. Now, a lot of these items can actually come in a variety of different colors, which is why you don't ever want to think that, oh, well, they only come in one color when they really don't. It's kind of irritating when people think that they only come in one color and that's the ultimate color that they come in, because it's not true. And the reason why I state this is for one particular reason. If you were to, give me a moment here. I need to get these up here so I can get those looked at and done up by Blathers. That outdoor bench would actually go great somewhere else too. Let's put that right there. Let's put this down here. Let's put this, come on. Let's open up this present, see what's in there. A bamboo shoot lamp. I'm pretty sure I know this recipe already. Yep, I already know it. A lot of these recipes I already know. I have not opened up these 2 message bottles. I'm waiting to gather up like more message bottles so that way I can actually have like a huge open party kind of thing with it. If you'll pardon the expression with that, it is, kind of goofy, but yeah. Now I moved out a bunch of stuff out of my roster. So now I can continue to do stuff and such. I can go pick my stones back up again. Now, people seem to think that you really don't need to have stones for anything, but you kind of do if there's like certain specific recipes that you want to get done up and such. I need to see if Red's on the island, specifically speaking, because Kix is here, but I don't know if Red is. Red has been coming here less and less lately, and I have no idea why Red has been coming here less and less. Like, there's no excuse for him to, like, not hardly come here whatsoever. Because, you know, he's always asking you for your bells, for the artwork that he has, but there's actually, believe it or not, there's actually a list of how you could tell if something is real or fake. What's this? Oh, that's a teacher's desk. A basic teacher's desk. Why not? I'll get it. No, I don't need that. I believe I have one of those already inside of my storage. Let's see what they've got in here. And as for that rotten bed, I don't need to worry about that. And it's not rotten, R-O-T-T-E-N, that people seem to think that it is. It's a rotten, R-A-T-T-A-N. But that is how it's, you know, pronounced as rotten. Okay, I already have those. A lot of these different walls and floors that they keep bringing in and exchanging out keep on coming back, and they're ones that I've already had, that I've already bought before. This is honestly, like, you know, the first time I've actually been able to, like, do something like this without any issues or anything like that. I do apologize for not having everything, like, fit into this particular screen. I'm going to see if I can't try to fix that really quick if I can. No. Ah, crud. There. All the little mums are starting to come back. Again, this is all stuff that I've had on my island for a while that I need to, like, reorganize and such, so that way I can, you know, have everybody, like, you know, come to my island and not think it's, like, you know, kind of gaudy. Like, I really need to move a lot of those tulips. I thought that by putting tulips nearby the little campsite, it would actually make it look like really, you know, nice, but it kind of makes it look a little bit tacky, honestly. And then I got this. I made this. I believe I made this. If I didn't make it, then I bought it. It was one of the two. These things over here, the log thingies and the table thingy, I did make. Those I know for that I know for sure that I did make. Weeds. But yeah, basically, specifically what I'm doing right now is I'm just doing up a bunch of little chores on my Animal Crossing, my main Animal Crossing. And, you know, I'm not really doing much. Interesting little fun fact. I'm going to come back over to it. You see the little thing that just spurted out? I'm going to dig it up and I'm going to show you guys what it is, really. That's in the sand that does that. It's a manila clam. You could dig those out of the sand, and what you could do with those, and this is actually really interesting, and this is something that I don't think a lot of people know that you can actually do with those things. I'm going to catch that fish. Oop. Crud. I have to move my thing and scoot back a bit. Sometimes you actually have to scoot back because the fish doesn't know that you're there and it doesn't know that you're trying to capture it. There. Now it sees. 1, 2. I caught a sea bass. No, wait. It's at least a C+. The dad jokes in here are freaking unreal. Okay? And no, it's not a bad thing that there's dad jokes in here, because I find that a lot of these dad jokes that are in here are absolutely hilarious. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I went right past it. Oh, there we go. Now I can have enough room. And so you can sit on it. It says it's a swinging bench, but it does not swing. And then if you go forward, yeah, see, you end up getting up. Excuse me. A little bit of a hiccup. But yes, this is what you can do with the manila clam. Watch this. Come on. It's acting like I can't use the bench. Oh boy, so I have to move my bench elsewhere because it acts like it's not able to be used at all. Uh-oh. No, you are not going anywhere, Cherry. Stick around. Girl, you're not allowed to leave. She's like one of the first residents that I had on this island. So, of course, the answer would be no. Okay, now let's scooch this up. Alright, now let's scooch this over. Oh, it doesn't need to go any further. Okay, now, there we go. That's the issue. That was the issue. It was like not faced in the right direction. So now everybody can use this one who comes to my island. Okay, now crafting. This is what you could do with the manila clam. Let's see if I actually... These are all the different little recipes that everybody's seeing that I've got. You know, I'm going to start up at the top here. I've got the flimsy axe, stone axe, regular axe, which is the heavy metal axe that you need in order for you to like actually properly chop at the rocks to actually get all the stuff out of it that you're needing to get out of it. Like, you know, you can get ironstone, clay, or even sometimes gold. Or if you find the mummy rock is the one that actually has the money in it. The little, well, they call it bells, but it's still money to us. Because all of the different games have like different stylizations of money. It's the same thing with anime. Every anime show has a different stylization of money. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. So, there's the axe, flimsy shovel, and then the regular shovel. And there's the flimsy rod, and then the regular fishing rod. Flimsy net, regular net. Flimsy watering can, metal watering can, slingshot, and then I've got the golden watering can and the golden slingshot. Now, how I got that golden slingshot, this was on a really rare day that this had occurred. What had happened was there was a golden balloon that floated right over my freaking island, and I shot it down. If you find a golden balloon, pop it. Pop it. Because that is one of the golden tools that you need to have for your Animal Crossing. I don't know, you know, everything that happens with the golden tools. Like, I know for a fact when it comes to that golden watering can, if you get blue roses and everything by actually figuring out how to get those blue roses to begin with, you're supposed to sprinkle the blue roses with the golden watering can. When you sprinkle them with the little golden watering can, you get golden roses. Now, I don't know if it's true for any of the other plants. I've heard some people have stated that you can get golden other plants as well, but I've never seen it. And I don't think it's true. But anyway, then there's the vaulting pole, the pan flute, the ocarina. This right here is the fish bait recipe. What you can do is you take one manila clam and you craft it into fish bait. And to go faster, you hit the A button on your Switch. See, and then you made fish bait. I'm not going to keep going with the crafting stuff to show you everything that I've got for the recipes. But I'm going to show you exactly what you do with the fish bait. I'm going to go to a different sector of my island. And then actually has a bigger stance of the bodies of water. Or you could even do it up with like something like that. Like if there's like a little stream thingy that you've got going on there, you can do that too. But it works best when you go to, say for example, like right here, this right out here. Watch what happens when you use the fish bait. Scatter food. It attracts fish. And when you attract said fish, you can try to fish for it. And it didn't even see that I tossed it out there. Okay. And you would have thought that it would have seen that. Most of these fish are very stubborn when it comes to that. Oh. I caught a dab. Not bad. Again, the dad jokes on here are just unbelievable. They are hilarious and funny and everything else in between, but it is just wow. Bug. Oh, there's my net. You're supposed to creep after. Catch! I caught a tiger beetle. I pounced first. Now, I don't really want to hold on to these fossils for very long, so I'm just going to quickly get them looked at and crap. I'm not even going to state as to what each one of these fossils are, because it's going to take a while for them all to get looked at by blathers. Blathers cannot stand bugs. I genuinely do not know in the whole synopsis of what his story is with bugs, but he just can't stand them. But he just calls them all wretched things. I already have all of the stuff in here for the fossils and stuff. I'm glad that I got that part of my museum completed, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't have all the art pieces yet, or all the fish unlocked and captured and stuff, or all of the sea creatures unlocked and captured. But maybe since I'm holding on to the tiger beetle, I could probably get Blathers to talk again about the tiger beetle. And then I could actually do what I believe and envision on how he would talk if he were to actually, talk. Like if they were to like look for somebody who was like interested in, playing Blathers. All right. That's my last fossil. Tell me about this. tiger beetle. Yeah, he'll tell me about it since I'm holding on to it. Who? I dare say. Ew! That's a tiger beetle. Do be careful and do not release it from its cage. I shudder at the very thought. The tiger beetle is extremely fleet of foot, though it runs in a rather peculiar way. That is, it sprints, then stops, then sprints again, using these speedy maneuvers to run down its prey. You see, the tiger beetle, like a real tiger, is a powerful predator. Ooh. The mere thought of it giving chase gives me the willies. Tigers are terrifying at any size. And that is all I have to say about that. Now, if you please, put away your tiger beetle. He didn't even do the whole little... Eat a tiger beetle! What a wretched thing! Pop balloons. Your fossils assessed. That's spend. It would have to tell me to catch another tiger beetle. But yeah, I've got Suffle Miles, because that's the name of my island is Suffle. Angling for Perfection, Island Ichthyologist, I almost have all that done up. Island Togetherness, you've got the Bugs Don't Bug Me, have a nice DIY, Deep Dive, Underwater Understudy, DIY Tools, DIY Furniture, Furniture Freshener, Rough Hewn, Trash Tools, Bonafide, Bone Finder, Fossil Assessment, Greedy Weeder, Flower Power, Flower Tender, Tomorrow's Trees Today, Pick of the Bunch, Fruit Roots. You actually have to, for that one, you actually have to do up cherry, orange, pear, peach, apple, and coconut for all of your trees. Shrubbery, hubbubbery, go ahead, be shellfish, clam and collected, trash fishin', Castmaster, Dream House, Decorated Decorator, Hoard Reward, Good Things in Store, Remarkable Remodeler, Smile Isle, Reaction Ruler, Island Shutterbug, Edit Credit, Nook Fun Life, that's one smartphone, Shop to It, Growing Collection, Nook Miles for Miles, First Time Buyer, Seller of Unwanted Stuff, Moving Fees Paid, Bell Ringer, Miles for Stockholders, No More Loan Payments, Bulletin Board Benefit, Popular Pen Pal, Flea Flicker, Cicada Memories, Taking the Sting Out, Faint of Heart, Faked Out, Lost Treasure, It's Raining Treasure, Fun with Fences, Snow Maestro, Wishes Come True, Exterior Decorator, Stuffle Icons, Island Designer, Wispy Island Secrets, Gulliver's Travels, KK Mania, True Patron of the Arts, You Oughter Know, True Friends, Birthday Celebration. So it looks like you get that, like for every time you celebrate a birthday with someone. Happy Birthday, I got that on my actual birthday. Fishing Tourney, Bug Off, Countdown Celebration, Making a Change, First Custom Design Pro, Pay Dirt, Shady Shakedown, Golden Milestone. I think you get that for doing up each one of the golden tools. I've only made the little watering can. I have yet to make the slingshot yet. I hadn't had a chance to, really sit down and do so. Island in your land hosts the most, and then active island resident. Those are all the little Nook Miley thingies that I've got. I'm like missing, let's see. I'm missing, I gotta go all the way back down again and make sure. Okay, so I am missing 2 from here. Oh, that's 3, 4, 5. I'm only missing 5 of these little cards, albeit not everything is 100%ed. I don't know what will happen if you get all those 100%ed. I have yet to discover that yet. But Critterpedia, I'm going to show you all the stuff that I have. The bugs. I'm only missing like the bug underneath the firefly right above the pond skater. The bug that's underneath the earth-boring dung beetle and above the drone beetle. There's 2 right there. Then the one underneath the cyclomatus stag. I'm missing the one above the horned dynastid and below the horned elephant beetles. I'm missing the one above the mosquito and below the wharf roach. Other than that, I have almost all the bugs. Ugh. The scorpion and the tarantula. The tarantula especially were like, ugh, to have to deal with. Fish. These are all my fish. I have the bitterling, pale chub, creation carp, dace, carp, the killifish, and the koi, the crawfish, soft-shelled turtle, snapping turtle, tadpole frog, the bluegill, catfish, the loach, freshwater goby, the yellow perch, the black bass, the tilapia, the pike, golden trout, the char, the cherry salmon, the sweet fish, the regular salmon, the king salmon, angelfish, beta, rainbow fish, the saddle bichir, I think that's how that's pronounced. I'm not sure. It's B as in boy, Ichir. If anybody knows how that's pronounced, go ahead and let me know. I greatly appreciate it. The arapaima, the gar, the dorado, the arowana, the sturgeon, the sea butterfly, the seahorse, clownfish, the surgeonfish, the pufferfish, the zebra turkeyfish, the the Napoleon fish. I was about to say Neapolitan. I'm thinking of ice cream. No ice cream. The butterfly fish, the anchovy, the horse mackerel, the barred knifejaw, the sea bass, the red snapper, the ribbon eel, the moray eel, the squid, the olive flounder, and the dab, the blue marlin, the giant trevally. I do believe that's how that one's pronounced. The mahi-mahi, the ocean sunfish, the whale shark, the great white shark, the hammerhead shark, the saw shark, the ray, the suckerfish, the football fish, the oarfish, and the barrel eye. Those are the fish that I actually have. And then for the little sea creatures, I'm only missing 2 out of here. The one that's below the sea cucumber and right above the sea star, and then the one that's below the spiny lobster, but above the giant isopod. That giant isopod, man, when you're going diving and you're catching these underwater creatures, some of these dudes are like fucking fast as wow. Yeah. The giant isopod, the spider crab, these other 2 crabs, the Gazami and Dungeness crabs, are fast. The vampire squid's fast. The Gigas giant clam. That thing is evil incarnate when you are trying to catch it. Like, dude, the feck? Why do you have to be like that? Why do you have to be so freaking fast? Are you not, like, satisfied with the fact that I run out of air so quickly when I dive under? Sorry for the shaky camera. Just readjusting myself. Anyway, that's that for the Critterpedia. I haven't told you all the DIY recipes that I have. It's fine. I don't need to. Huh. That's weird. It was stating that there was someone on, but I guess there's not. Maybe they were on earlier, but it's fine if they're not on right now. Yeah, this is the art sector of my museum. I have no hecking idea. This statue right here that I donated, I have no idea as to how in the heck one of my residents on my island ended up freaking getting this thing. Like, how did they get that? They had it one day. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the story with this. One day when I was playing on Animal Crossing, I talked to one of my residents. I don't remember which one, but when I talked to them, I gave them something. So they gave me something in return. What they gave me was this thinker statue. And I'm like, what the heck? What are you doing with that? My guess is the more that you actually interact with your residents outside of, going to, talking to Red when he actually does decide to finally come to your island, right? That you can actually still get art pieces and stuff, statues and paintings, etc., from your residents, dependent upon how close knit you are as friends. So my piece of advice that I have for everybody out there is if you play Animal Crossing, make sure that you end up being like the absolute best of best of best of best friends with your residents. Don't skip out on any days of talking to them, because you'll have them mad at you. 1, 2, you will actually freaking have to rework back up the entire freaking thing of you needing to do up your friendship with them. Again, this is like, a bit longer than I was expecting for this, game content to be. But I really wanted to share with people, what I've, been doing up on my island, and kind of show off some of the paintings and stuff that I've got, the artworks and stuff. Not specifically, to brag that I have them, but, just to showcase it a little bit, because, I think that this is kind of cool, because I never thought that I would actually have a nice museum. Like, I don't know a single person out there who, does not want to have a museum of sorts. Like, it doesn't have to be one of those ritzy, fancy schmancy styled ones. Like, what if you wanted to put some of the stuff that you owned on display? And that you could, like, show it off to people because you were actually super hyper proud of the stuff that you had. If you were super hyper proud of it, shouldn't you show it off? I honestly think that you should. But yeah, that's the stuff I've got up there for the paintings. Well, not just paintings, the artwork in general. And then this over here is my fossils. I found every last one of them. All those are done up. All of the dino bones, I found every last one of them. Neat little trick. You see this blue spot right here? You stand on it, and it shows off all of your other dinos, and it shows off this huge meteorite that's off in the corner, because that is what scientists have actually believed may have possibly killed the dinosaurs. I'm going to turn this a bit so you can... There you go. See, that's the meteorite that they seem to believe ended up causing, like, a massive, like, a bunch of weather and stuff like that. And then you have this right here that is an assumption on what the meteorite did when it crashed into Earth all those years ago. Millions and billions and trillions of years ago. That's what they assume ended up happening, was the comet did that. Thankfully, none of us were alive back then, otherwise we would not exist right now. But yes, now I'm going to take you into the other part of the little fossil section, and I'm going to show you this one little thing here that's actually kind of cool. Oh, real quick. This one right here. Come on. The Australopith. Notice how it shows each and every single solitary character that's actually connected to each one of these fossils. The little light turns on when you stand right there nearby it. See? All I gotta straight up state to this subject is simply this, is a bunch of scientists have actually been talking about wanting to try to bring the dinosaurs back. I'm sorry, but we have so many freaking movies from Jurassic Park that showcase why that is a bad idea. Don't do it. Okay? Seriously, don't do it. It's not smart. It's not smart at all. It is not a smart idea. I mean, why would you want to do that? Because that's like stating in the whole synopsis of it all that the reason why you're wanting to do so is, I don't know, to try to wipe out more of the human species. There's already been enough quote-unquote population control because of the COVID-19 virus. Sorry for that little bit there. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to stretch and yawn at the same time, and it came out like that. That was seriously not on purpose. But yes. Wow, I cannot believe that this video is almost freaking 40 minutes long for game content. First and foremost, I'm going to come down here because I need to actually state something. These little flowers right here are hyper important to me because a particular person who I care deeply about ended up allowing me to go to their island, and they let me take one of the little orange hyacinth flowers, and I still say thank you to the fullest extent. I deeply and greatly appreciate it. I love the fact that a bunch of the flowers that I gotten, I mean, you know, not these. I mean, these are like the only way that you can unlock this is if your island has like 5-star rating and all that noise. But no. People like the one particular person who had kept on constantly playing with me on here before, you know, stuff happened and such. I'm not going to go into great depth and detail about it because, you know, it's nobody else's business but my own and the other person's. But I basically, you know, just wanted to, you know, make mention that I greatly appreciate, you know, all of the flowers and stuff that they gave me, you know, over the course of us, you know, playing this game together. I appreciate the fact that they, you know, gave me a bunch of the little, fruit for the trees and stuff that I now have on my island, because without that fruit, I'm sorry, I don't think I would ever freaking have all the stuff that I have. So, yeah, huge shout out to that particular person who might be watching this. I do deeply and greatly appreciate all that you've done for me for my island and such. I also deeply and greatly appreciate everything that you have done for me, you know, over the years and stuff that, you know, I have known you and such. Yeah. I know it seems kind of sappy that I'm, you know, saying crap like that, but you know what? I don't care if it seems sappy to other people. It's, you know, me telling the truth and me just, you know, explaining, you know, on how appreciative I am to not just my friends, but to people who actually, you know how to talk to me and stuff. I caught a Madagascan sunset moth. Wow, you're not from around here. Again, the dad jokes. Better put that away because I don't want to end up accidentally smacking her with it. Ah, there's weeds over there. I gotta get rid of them. Weeds. First, have this. Is that it for all the weeds? Nope, there's weeds right here too. Seriously, what is up with the weeds? And I just realized I still have yet to actually go into the Able Sisters place, but I'm going to first and foremost get rid of the stuff that I have on my person that needs to be sold. Ah. Oh, not that. That was close. I almost accidentally sold my outdoor bench. That works. By the way, if anybody's curious as to how in the world I don't have a crap ton of bells anymore, it's because I actually deposited a bunch of them into my ABD, so that way I wouldn't have to be tempted to actually spend a crap ton of bells. Alright. Let's see what's in the Able Sisters shop today. Dance team jackets, flight jackets, layered shirts, poncho style sweaters, royal shirt, silk shirts, career skirts, chino pants, dance warm-up pants, sweatpants. Sweatpants are always a thing. Tango dresses. No, I've never seen these before. These are cute. Oh, looks like I'm getting one of each color. Yes. No. Oops. Then I only need to get the other 2. And then I'm going to see what else is in here. Whew. Almost got it all. Alright, now that I got this one on, I'm going to look and see what else is there. There's 2 prom crowns, 2 imp hoods, 4 bear caps, 2 elegant masquerade masks, 3 pilot's caps, several oval glasses, and round shades, running tights, which look kind of tacky-ish, steampunk glasses, stretch leggings, they're okay. Boots, cowboy boots, lace-up boots, pleather sneakers in different colors, and then that's it. So this dress is the last thing to get, and then basically done with all of that. Oop, no, not yet. Hit the wrong button. Let's move that. Put this in here. Okay. Put this here. Okay, and then I really do not like that the little characters follow you around, to be honest. Oop. Iron nuggets and stone. Right, I need to see. Huh. A different color of outdoor bench. So now I got a blue one and a green one. Huh. Aw, man, you can't have them sit next to each other. Like, super close. Oh well, at least there's, like, outdoor benches. So if anybody needs a place to sit, there's a blue one and a green one to sit on. I honestly do not know what else I could, possibly show you. Oh, interesting fun fact. Just thought of it. Wetsuit. Watch this. Whee! You can swim in the water as long as you have a suit on. Ah, you see these bubbles up over here? You probably can't. Oh, now you can. You dive down, and you go out to the shadow. Then you come up. I got a sea star. Maybe it'll give me an autograph. Yeah, that's it for today, you guys. This is Rainbow Heart, signing out.